To say that Fight Club is a philosophical movie would be a big understatement. It'll forever be touted for its unique, anti-consumerist, anti-capitalist message.
Things you own end up owning you.
To the viewers in the Western, mainly Christian world, the philosophy of Fight Club may seem unique and revolutionary. However, Fight Club's philosophy has actually existed for thousands of years and shares very, very close parallels to the Buddhist religion. I know what you're thinking. How could a movie called Fight Club, that's filled with violence and chaos, be related to probably the chillest religion on earth? Well, let's explore. The Buddhist religion centers around 4 noble truths. Let's outline them quickly and simply. The first truth is dukkha, which translates to suffering. This first truth poses that life involves suffering. The second truth is samudaya, which illustrates the cause of suffering. The cause of suffering, according to Buddhists, is craving, attachment, and ignorance. We suffer because we want things that we don't currently have. We want a big mansion, fancy car, designer clothes, etc. And we suffer because we do not have them. The third tenet is nirodha, which suggests it's possible to end suffering by letting go of our attachments and cravings to rise above desire. When you rise above this desire, you reach a state of liberation called nirvana. Lastly, we have magga, which outlines the path to overcome suffering. This path is called the Eightfold Path. The path consists of right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. By following this path, we can gradually overcome our attachment and cravings and eventually achieve liberation from suffering. If you haven't already drawn the connection between Fight Club and Buddhism, let me lay it out for you.
You got it. No.
Again, the first Buddhist truth is that life involves suffering. Take one look at our beloved narrator at the start of the film, and he's suffering pretty badly.
Hey, come on. I'm in pain.
As we know, the narrator's designed to be a literally me character. And naturally, like our narrator, all of us face a certain amount of discontentment in our daily lives. We are all, to some degree, suffering. The second Buddhist truth, again, poses that the cause of this suffering surrounds our craving, desire, and attachment to things. Our narrator's top priority is acquiring, guess what? Things. And he's deeply attached to these items. Likewise, all of us naturally, to some degree, crave things. Through media, we've been programmed on the deepest psychological levels to chase and acquire possessions. We want the car, the clothes, the money, the nice IKEA sofa. Now, the third Buddhist tenet suggests we can alleviate our suffering by letting go of our attachments and cravings. Guess what the narrator did? Burnt his own condo down and got his luggage held up at the airport, liberating himself from literally all of his possessions, a predicament that would ultimately help him achieve the state of nirvana. It's the fourth principle that our narrator struggles with, because now that he is liberated, he struggles to find the right path to forever eliminate suffering. Now let's further the connection between Fight Club and Buddhism. Tyler Durden's Paper Street Mansion is essentially a neo-Buddhist monastery. Tyler himself is the equivalent of what the Buddhists call lama, or spiritual leader. Men come to this monastery to live and learn from Tyler. And like Buddhist monks, Tyler's space monkeys arrive with only the bare necessities, shave their heads, work in community together, and renounce all social conventions, exactly like Buddhist monks do. P.S. The name Space Monkeys, of course, alludes to their disposable and potentially sacrificial destiny, but the name Space Monkeys does have the word monk in it, which could be a potential double entendre, alluding to the Buddhist nature of Fight Club. Now lastly, we again have to point out the stark contrast between Buddhism and Fight Club. Buddhism in general is regarded as the most peaceful religion, and Durdenism, if you will, takes the opposite approach, thriving on militant anarchy. Despite this difference, there's no denying the vast similarities. Thanks for watching this video. Drop a sub if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.